these strut bolts are tight. I've had this clunking for quite a while. Never really looked into it, didn't exactly know what it was coming from, but I think, well, I know that's what it is. So we'll take care of that after this next event. We'll take the coilover out and hopefully find what's causing that. We'll tackle this another day next week. We're gonna be putting on these EBC brakes tomorrow. That'll be a few days before the event. We didn't do any pads because these pads haven't been ran for too many miles, especially the front. The front haven't, they've only been ran for less than a year. Then on top of all this, Luke is coming here on Friday. He doesn't know it yet, but these are his brakes. I got him new rotors and then some pads, and then we're gonna bleed his brakes and just get some new fluid in there, because who knows when the last time he had a brake fluid flush. So we're gonna take care of that. And I did order some new brake bleeder screws because those might come in handy because his rotors, his calipers are looking a little rough. So he thinks we're installing those, but we're not. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. So that's a little fun surprise that we've got for Friday. we got the brakes here, waiting for Luke to get off work, and then he's gonna stop over here, and then we're gonna take care of the brakes. All right, here he is, ready? Oh, and he doesn't even pull into the driveway. All right, we're gonna have to get him to move. Let's go tell him what we're doing. You have to pull your car in the garage.
Here's the thing, Scott. Here's the thing right now.
We're doing your brakes. You need brakes.
I knew you did
Yeah.
that. I knew you did that too. I was gonna ask you yesterday, be like, should I take my bike or my car? And that was gonna be my tester question. Did you just get the front or just the back?
Nope, all of it. I got some brake fluid.
Bro.
We're gonna flush your brakes too, because they're pretty bad. So pull in the center. I told him that we had a surprise for him. Just didn't tell him what or what it was for. All right, so we actually found a few things that we might be able to do. We might be able to do an oil change. Unfortunately, I don't have a filter, but we've got these wiper blades that I think will fit. At least one of them will fit, so we're gonna swap one of those over too, because his driver's side one is kind of falling apart. So we're gonna go ahead and crack all the lug nuts loose, and then get the car lifted up, take the wheels off. We'll just go ahead and time lapse all of this, because brakes are, we've already done it. We did that yesterday, so. All right, every corner is done. All the brake rotors and pads are on. Everything's greased up, everything's clean. Now we're gonna bleed the brakes. We already did start a little bit, but we're gonna bleed the brakes a little bit, and then we'll have to keep an eye on this reservoir, so when it goes down, we can fill it up with some of this stuff. So, release, push, release. All right, so with the brakes done, we're gonna do these wiper blades. I think these will both fit. The small one for sure fits on the passenger side, and I think the big one might be a little shorter, but we're gonna throw it on anyways because this one is falling apart. And then the driver's side headlight looks pretty good, and then the passenger side one is really foggy. So we're gonna try and clean that up. We're gonna give that a shot as well. So we're gonna get those wiper blades thrown on, and then we'll get started on this. All right, so I think we're gonna start with the orange pad. It feels pretty rough, and I think we want it to do some more cutting into these scratches and such. And then we're gonna start with some compound as well. So I'm gonna get this guy shaken up. Then we'll get it on the pad, and then we'll get buffing. All right, so I've used this stuff before. We did the iron remover, and it did all right, but there's some of these yellow spots, and I did this on Lindsay's car on her wheels, and it did all right. So I'm gonna give it a shot here and see if we can get some of these yellow spots out of there. Whatever that is.
Brother,